What's going on, guys? It's Kruby, and today, by popular demand, we'll be taking on GARP Challenge Worst Generation with a double Hawkins team. Now, I'd like to preface by saying this team is neither the most optimal nor the fastest team to clear this content, but it is quite safe, and there is scope for multiple replacements. Going into the quest, you'll see that I have the kit support on deck Sabo. He's not an essential support. I just have him on there to trigger the Hawkins super type. You can replace him with any auto-triggering support to satisfy the Hawkins super type condition. But for the most part, this team is pretty self-explanatory otherwise. You just tap with all your units and you let Kaido's end of turn damage just clean house. For the rest of the crew, we have Bartolomeo and Cavendish for their great switch ability, giving damage reduction and a heal. They do give an orb boost to themselves. That's not really essential, but it's just a nice thing to have. We have V2 Dofi for some cheese since we're going to be avoiding the normal attacks only. And we have V3 Sabo to help on the root stage, that is, to avoid the normal attacks only. Here we're just going to let attack with a unit, let the end of turn damage and HP cuts just wave clear. Boom. Gone. Going into the Bonnie, Beach, and Apu stage, we're just gonna eat all those recovery orbs, take damage from the bomb orbs, because if you don't know how Hawkins' captain ability works, each Hawkins will heal back 50% of the damage you take in a stage. So if you have a double Hawkins, that means you essentially just heal back all the damage you take in the stage. It's essentially just V2 Katakuri's kind of gimmick. So it kind of helps with this special because you do want to take damage for a special, but at the same time you do take a lot of damage later. You don't really have to do this. I just do it because I just like to play safe. Going into the Rouge stage, on the first turn you just tap with any one unit because with the end of turn HP cuts and the damage, you should be able to hit that damage cap so easily. I hit with multiple units, it doesn't really matter. On the second turn, you want to be using the Dex Sabo special to apply the burn on a Rouge. Now, poison and burn do not count as damage for the damage limiter, which is why having this burn is really important to help avoid that normal attacks only, because once we cross that 1.5 million damage threat cap that he puts up, we're gonna get normal attacks only, and Hawkins is pretty much shut down by that point. So all you do is you apply that burn, and you just want to make sure you're able to hit the damage cap and just kill him before he puts up the normal attacks only. Going into the Killer and Sorrow stage, this is where we're going to be doing the most stalling, and this is where opportunities for replacements show up. You could easily replace V2 Doflamingo with any sort of enemy damage threshold remover like Sanji Pudding, Charlotte Praline. Those are the only two I get off the top of my head. Those are the ones I use the most. So you could replace Dofi with any one of these two, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to take my time, take some damage, farm some orbs, matching orbs on everyone. It doesn't really matter if you don't get a matching orb on Sabo, is what I would like to say first, because he does get blown away, but on everyone else I'm just going to try and farm a matching orb. You can keep swapping with Bartolomeo and Cavendish to reduce the damage you take. You could use the Hawkins super type whenever you want if you're worried that you're taking too much damage, which you shouldn't have at this point because you do just keep healing up when you enter every stage, so you should pretty much enter every stage at full health, probably over healing. But yeah, you could, like I said, you could replace Dofi with any of those damage threshold removers that I mentioned earlier to make you go much faster, or you could just do it like me and just stall it out, because honestly, I want an opportunity to use V2 Dofi. That's just me being a little selfish and trying to be quote-unquote funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the Blackbeard stage. Going into the Blackbeard stage, we're gonna take some damage. He's gonna do an HP cut. He's gonna lock all our orbs. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna use one of the Hawkins special and barely kill him, because because if you kill him turn 1, it makes clearing the final stage a little more annoying. But after 1 turn, you're just going to attack normally and do as much overkill damage as possible for the V2 Dofi special. If not, it's kind of pointless, and at that point you might just want to replace him with one of those damage threshold removers like I mentioned earlier. Going into the final stage, we have Luffy kill Law. You should know what they do at this point, but if you don't, here's a quick rundown. Luffy puts up a damage barrier on himself. Law swaps one of your middle row units with your captain, and Kid blows away one of your bottom row, but blows away both of your bottom row units. But Kaido resists blow away, so only Sabo gets blown away here. What you do here is pretty much pop all the remaining specials. Make sure to use Kaido first since he does an HP cut, then use Dofi. After that, you use Hawkins on Kid because you want to be doing as much typeless damage to him as possible. From here on, you just hit with all your units, and with all the tap timing bonuses as well as the end of turn damage and HP cut from Hawkins, you should be able to kill everyone in a span of 2 turns. But yeah, that will do it for the GARP Challenge Worst Generation with double Hawkins. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!